Welcome everyone to Ghost Cabal. In this server, you're going to notice we have a ton of elite traders. A lot of the OGs that I came up with, you'll see them in the yellow OG section. A lot of them are offline right now just because it's Friday. But you're going to land on this page here. Welcome to the Cabal. I'm recording this preview video here. You can watch that, just kind of get a vibe for the server. Then we have a verification channel here. Just make sure to verify, that way we know you're not a bot or some kind of SIM card swapper. And then once you're verified, if you're interested in the server, you could go to the payments channel, enter store, and then basically we have two options right now. One is the $50 access per month. It's exclusively crypto, so the idea is you just click onto there, register your wallet, and then here you could put your Sol or ETH address, and basically you could pay with Sol, ETH, USDC, USDT. The key is you can't use an exchange wallet. You got to use your own private wallet, like a Phantom wallet, Trust wallet, whatever you use, MetaMask, doesn't matter. And then go ahead and once you've registered your wallet, you can make the payment, and you have two options: either the $50 a month access to the Cabal, or we're just launching Opus today. It's basically a video directory with 16 hours of content covering everything, pretty much everything from market profiles to advanced liquidity concepts, harmonics, auction market theory, volume trading, market structure, basically everything you'll ever need to know with trading. It's 16 hours in a Notion. The Notion looks like it's basically a video directory. Once you land in here, you're going to have three different sections. The first one is going to be the MMXM series. Just give this a moment to load. Basically, we have 15 sessions here, all recorded. I don't know how many hours. I have it marked down somewhere, but like the total opus is 16 hours. So this one goes over, very focused on MMXM. This one's going to be for fairly new traders, or like traders that are looking to go back to basics. It's a 10-week trader boot camp going over everything from market structure, order blocks, liquidity, imbalances, breakouts, reversal patterns, harmonic primer, trading harmonics, auction market theory, daily process. This one's actually the best video. So that's the 10-week trader boot camp. And then the final one, this one's very good for Bitcoin ETH traders or anyone trading high caps. It's basically market profiles. We go over everything from introduction to market profiles, expansion, consolidation, retracement profiles, session profiles, trading inside kill zones, entry models, stop placement, profit taking, and trade management. So anyone who gets the Opus membership, you'll have lifetime access to this, and as we add in modules, you're going to always have access forever. What you're going to want to do is go to the verification section here and just check off the check mark here, so we know you're not a bot or some kind of SIM card swapper trying to scam everyone. Once you're verified, if you're interested, you could go into the payments section here, just enter store, and then basically register your wallet. So here you're just going to put in your Sol address or ETH address, and then you could pay with either Sol, ETH, USDC, USDT. The main thing is you can't use your exchange wallet. You have to use your own private wallet like Solflare, Phantom, MetaMask, whatever you use, right? So once you've paid, you're going to get Cabal role, which is going to give you full access to the entire server. Over here, just to go over the two memberships, we've added in Opus. And the only difference with this one is this doesn't give you access to the entire server. This gives you access to the video directory, which is 16 hours of video content covering pretty much all the trading concepts that you're going to need. We go over market structure, advanced liquidity concepts, market profiles, harmonic trading, AMT, auction market theory, volume, basically everything you'll ever need to know to have an edge in trading. And you'll have full access to this for lifetime. So as we continue putting out videos, trading videos, you'll always have access to that. This is a one-time lifetime membership. So right now it's 16 hours. Again, that's more than enough for you to learn how to trade proficiently, but this will probably be, like 50 hours by the end of the year if it keeps going this way. So that's Opus. You have the option of either a monthly membership or just the course content here in video form. And you'll see you'll get this section unlocked, Opus, that'll connect you with the video section. All right, so when you become a member, we have a renewal section. Our payment processor is basically going to give you a reminder every 30-day cycle. That way, you know when it's time to renew. This is all automated, so you don't have to think about it. It'll just kind of remind you, give you a quick ping in here, and then you can top up your balance. You could pay a full year in advance if you wanted to just not have the headache, or you could just go month to month, however you want. You could start with 1 month. If you become profitable after 1 month and you feel like you just don't want to deal with that reminder every month, you could always prepay as many months as you want. Again, the Opus section is separate. This is the course content. We have an announcements channel. You guys are probably already aware of this. So anything we're doing, any big tool that we're launching, like right now we're working on an indicator for the server. I'm also always doing special type of alerts on the server. So any announcements that are important, I'll make sure to put it in there. These are just like bookkeeping nonsense. Here, when you click off one of these alerts, you'll basically get pinged anytime there's a new spot coin alert. So like if you wanted to get a good spot entry on Doge, let's say, when you click this, there's going to be a role assigned to you for spot. Anytime there's a spot play, you're going to get pinged. Same with perp. Anytime there's a good perp entry, I'll be posting it with a tag. That way you make sure you see it right away. YouTube slop and active trades. So we're going to be updating the active trade section just because a lot of these coins have gotten way out of the range. So there's going to be newer trades coming up in the next month. I'll make sure to be updating that this week. This is our degeneracy section. It's basically our general chat. It's wild. We have a ton of OGs in here. So it's one of the only servers, and I've been on all of them, where basically you have a combination of really proficient traders, but also that have fun when they're trading. You know what I mean? Because it's so important as a trader that you're actually enjoying yourself and having a good time. You end up trading better when you're around your friends. Trenches of Mumbai, this is basically like any shitcoins. So we got some shitcoin traders on the server. They just put up whatever they see that could be a good one launching, or like just basically getting off pump fun when it's bonded or whatever. So hopefully you catch something early here. We have a few TradFi and FX guys. So they, like Tony, he's in this pretty much every day, posting good setups with NQ and sometimes with gold and equities. So that's a section for that. I did a funded challenge like a month ago. So I passed it live with everyone, got the first payout, and then basically, posted every trade on the way through. These were kind of like my rules for how to trade. And then any questions you have with funded accounts, you could always ask in there, and that way we can give you a hand. We have our Bitcoin hub here. This is like a big edge for everyone. Basically, I put in as often as we need it. I'll put in Bitcoin updates. So if I see high time frame, there's a target that it's drawing toward. Like for instance, it was getting into a zone here. Obviously, it blew past it today. It got to like 120 and a half or something. So it's like right above the main target, but it ended up getting in there. So I just put usually potential setups. Nothing's guaranteed with trading, right? You just have to anticipate multiple scenarios and then, manage your risk. And then when you enter, hopefully you get a good execution on it. So anytime there's a setup, like the accuracy has been crazy, but anytime there's a setup here, we put up multiple scenarios that could play out, including like sessions, right? So Asia into London, what to expect in New York, and then basically whatever comes in, you're gonna see it on there. We have a market profile section, so I'll just open one of them for to give you like an idea of what it's like. So basically this is a New York accumulation, manipulation, distribution profile. So I'll put up the rendering, the logic behind the trade, and then some examples like this one right here had failed swings on the left, it had obvious accumulation, it had a purge of the lows, immediately got a violent buyback, and then went into distribution targeting the external high. So like this was a perfect AMD that played out. And we have basically the main profiles here. We have a very proficient order book trader skills. We're absolutely blessed to have him here. He gives us a serious edge in terms of like macro moves on this on Bitcoin and ETH. So he puts up his order book ideas, and based on, you know, even like options flow, he does everything on here, right? So he's our resident savant. This is our active trade section. You know, anytime there's perp trade setups, I'll put it in here. Like this is a pretty logical one. This ended up playing out. So SPX was putting in a market maker model on the 4-hour time frame. There was an entry model here, and then the idea is to just have alerts on for that. So you'd go into here and then just click perp alerts. That way you get them on time, right? And any ideas, I'll share them in here. Spot. So any spot ideas, like Doge is putting in this parabolic arc. The idea is there's a nice weekly order block plus an imbalance here. So again, it got a little bit further away from it, but it started to pull back. So if we get that server alert trigger here, then that's going to be the potential entry for the cycle to $1 or $1.10, depending how high this goes, right? But this would be a good spot play at like 20 cents to $1 is a 5x for, you know, high cap, which is incredible. P&Ls, you've seen this channel. Obviously, we're polluting it with P&Ls every day. We have a lot of elite traders on the server. So like the function of joining Cabal is pretty much that you can watch how we trade and like what ideas we have and what we're looking for. And then hopefully you absorb some of the ideas on why we get into certain trades and what makes us stay away from other ones. But yeah, that's our P&Ls channel. Again, I'm going to be updating this. A lot of the active trade setups on here got away from the entry. Some of them are still kind of in the range. Like this is an old one that I posted in July, but the problem is it's still ranging, right? So I'm gonna have to update this because I think the final entry is still gonna come at like 192. So it's still valid, but this one is not valid, right? So I'll be updating that probably this week. This is a very unique channel. We have basically 102 coins where every day we get previous day high and previous day low alerts. And the idea is, you know, you could easily frame a setup once they take liquidity, right? So if they take, for instance, here's a previous week high on Link, this would be a great alert to start framing a trade off of, because usually if they take a previous weekly high or low, because that's a significant liquidity pool, you could sometimes frame a reversal setup off that, or if it blasts through, we have a different type of setup where you would just trade the continuation. So basically we have 70 of the most liquid coins getting previous day high, low, and previous week high and low. And we're getting alerted for those, but we're also adding in every week 20 to 30 coins that are in play that are having the most volatility week over week. So that changes every week, right? But they would end up in this channel. We also have like very specific alerts here for top 50 coins. So basically any of the top 50 coins, when they hit certain liquidity pools or they are going to a reclaim level or weekly mid imbalance, daily mid deviation, so like inducement, volume, like we have a ton of different alerts programmed. At any given time there's 1,000 alerts, anywhere between 300 and 500, sometimes 700 coins, and there's more than enough opportunity just to basically post up on this channel and wait for new alerts every day. You could probably get like 10 good setups just from that. That's for the, actually not 10 on this channel. This channel you probably get like 1 or 2 maybe. But on the Degen Alerts channel, this is the one with the more like shit coins, right? Like Zion, Fwag, OM, what a scam, Mix. So like this is one I'm watching right now carefully for long. But the idea is we have a whole bunch of alerts on, you know, lower market cap coins. So when those alerts trigger, you're going to get like flush alert, liquidity pool, previous day high, value area low, breaker. Like we have a whole bunch, a diversity of alerts that you could pretty much frame every setup off of. They're always going to be high time frame, like daily and weekly. So this is another good channel. This is an explainer video on how to use alerts and then basically how to put it together with an entry model. So I could show you, this is our entry models channel. This is basically on low time frame. You would use one of these to actually enter the trade when one of these alerts go off, right? This is specific channel for alerts on ETH and BTC. So I wanted to basically break them up. That way anyone who's only trading ETH and BTC, because we have some traders that only trade those two, they'll get specific alerts and they don't have to worry about these making noise. They could basically mute all these channels and then only have this one with auditory alerts. That way they're not getting annoyed by the other ones, right? And they could just focus on the pairs that they want. We have a meme section here. It's not really that active. We were originally pretty heavy in the memes, but we're more focused on like high cap and like swing trading and perp swings and, you know, just like scalp trades, that sort of thing. We're not really doing memes as much, but if you needed to, we have like basically the best way to optimize your terminal. We have a bunch of videos in here going over how to use BullX. We have a bot commands channel. You could just basically put in here like several different bot commands for any of the coins that you're trading. We have a bundle checker. Looks like the last time someone used it. This is a trench radar issue. Whether you use it on Telegram or Discord, you get that once in a while. So like here it worked, here it didn't. It's like very random. But yeah, you could use this for when you're trying to look for bundles with any memes. We have a channel here where we stream any events for the week. We're going to be posting them in here. So any given week we do random streams, and then we scan on Fridays usually. We have shit talking streams during the week sometimes, and private VC. This is just in the future I'll be doing private VCs with certain members, so that's going to be there. We have an education channel, 25 different setups. Again, that's for members only. Entry models, again, same thing. Video updates. We basically have like any important video updates, I put them in there, and then basically admin stuff. So the main reason you'd want to join Cabal is to be surrounded by really elite traders, because we have quite a few, but also to have fun, right? Like the server is chaos. So aside from that, we have all the tools you need, from the education section to the alert section that we have here. There's more than enough opportunity for growth. And if you're interested, once you verify, just go into the payments channel. If you guys have any issues, I'm always available. My DMs are open. Enjoy your day, have a blessed weekend, and happy trading, guys.